alphabet from A to Z. Meet all the animals, come and sing with me. A is for ant, walking in a line, carrying a leaf, feeling just fine. B is for bear, cuddling strong, giving a hug all day long. C is for cat, soft and sweet, playing with yarn is such a treat. D is for dog, wagging its tail, running so happy along the trail. E is for elephant, so big and grey, spraying cool water while it plays. F is for fox, clever and bright, hiding behind trees out of sight. G is for goat, munching on hay, jumping on rocks all day. H is for hen, feathers so neat, pecking some grains to eat. I is for iguana, green and still, resting on a rock on the hill. J is for jaguar, running with grace, fastest animal in the race. K is for kangaroo, jumping so high, hopping around under the sky. L is for lion, king of the land, roaring so proud and grand. M is for monkey, swinging with glee, from branch to branch on the tree. N is for newt, small and bright, crawling around with delight. O is for owl, wise at night, hooting softly under moonlight. P is for pig, pink and round, rolling in mud on the ground. Q is for quail, quick and small, running and chirping for all. R is for rabbit, with ears so long, nibbling carrots all day long. S is for snake, slithering near, moving so smooth without fear. T is for tiger, strong and bright, walking proud with might. U is for urchin, spiky and small, rolling slowly like a ball. V is for vulture, flying up high, gliding softly in the sky. W is for wolf, howling at night, under the stars so bright. X is for x-ray, fish clear and bright, swimming calmly in light. Y is for yak, furry and strong, walking the mountains all day long. Z is for zebra, stripes of black and white, running around with delight. La 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 la, la 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 la. Now we know A to Z, animals with their fun and glee. Let's bring
A is for apple, 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 A, apple. B is for baby, 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 baby. C is for candy, candy, candy. C, candy. D is for diamond, diamond, diamond. D, diamond. E is for elephant, elephant, elephant. E, elephant. F is for fairy, fairy, fairy. F, fairy. G is for glasses, glasses, glasses. G, glasses. H is for hand, hand, hand. H, hand. I is for igloo, igloo, igloo. I, igloo. J is for jelly, jelly, jelly. J, jelly. K is for keyboard, keyboard, keyboard. K, keyboard. L is for ladybug, ladybug, ladybug. L, ladybug. M is for monkey, monkey, monkey. M, monkey. N is for needle, needle, needle. N, needle. O is for orange, orange, orange. O, orange. P is for pony, pony, pony. P, for queen. 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 Q. R is for rainbow. 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 R. Rainbow. S is for spider. 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 S. Spider. T is for tiger. 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 T. Tiger. U is for umbrella. 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 U. Umbrella. V is for violin. 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 V. Violin. W is for whale. 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 W. Whale. X is for xylophone. 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 X. Xylophone. Y is for yo-yo. 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 Y. Yo-yo. Z is for zebra. 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 Z.
A is for apple. 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 A. Apple. B is for ball. 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 B. Ball. C is for cat. Cat. C. Cat. D is for dog. Dog. D. Dog. E is for elephant. 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 E. Elephant. F is for fish. 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 F. Fish. G is for goat. 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 G. Goat. H is for hat. Hat. H. Hat. I is an ice cream. Ice cream. Ice cream. Ice cream. J is for joker. 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 J. Joker. K is for kite. Kite. K. Kite. L is for lamb. Lamb. L. Lamb. M is for moon. Moon. M. Moon. N is for nest. Nest. N. Nest. O is for orange. 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 O. Orange. P is for pig. 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 Q is for clean. Queen. Queen. Q. Queen. R is for rabbit. Rabbit. R. Rabbit. S is for sun. Sun. S. Sun. T is for tiger. Tiger. D. Tiger. U is for umbrella. Umbrella. U. Umbrella. V is for van. Van. V. Van. W is for whale. Whale. W. Whale. X is for X-ray. X-ray. X. X-ray. straight. Y is for yo-yo, 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 yo-yo. Y, yo-yo. Z is for zebra, 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 zebra.
A for apple, A for ant. B for bat, B for ball. C for cat, C for cow. D for dog, D for dogs. E for egg, E for elephant. F for frog, F for fish. G for goat, G for grass. H for hen, H for horse. I for ink, I for igloo. J for joker, J for jug. K for kite, K for king. L for lion, L for lamb. La la la, la la la. M for mango, M for monkey. N for nest, N for nose. Na na na, na na na. O for orange, O for ostrich. P for papaya, P for parrot. Q for queen, Q for quail. R for rat, R for rabbit. S for sun, S for snake. T for tiger, T for tomato. U for uncle, U for umbrella. U. V for violin, V for van. W for well, W for watch. X for Xmas tree, X for xylophone. X. Y for yacht, Y for yak. Yeah. Z for zoo, Z for zebra.